Katy Perry and the Fellowship of the Feminist fly to the moon thinking they are doing the Lord's work. Got a banger from Morocco TV, bro. This one's ridiculous. So Katy Perry and a bunch of her friends go out there and fly to the moon, emitting more CO2 than a normal person does in their entire lifetime. People are crying. People are, going crazy. When in reality, all they're doing is just going out and doing a whole bunch of nothing. Rest of the world's impoverished. Rest of the world needs help. And, Katy Perry's up there playing with dandelions and flowers like she's, a third grader on the playground. And giggling.
Flynn, I gotcha. Oh, the moon. You guys, I will have to tell you, look at the moon.
Doing a whole bunch of nothing.
For us watching her
Look, I brought my little butterfly.
Friend go to space.
Oh man, Nate, this was
a single tear inside.
I don't know. I got chills. I got tears in my eyes.
Chills, they're multiplying.
Stupid. When I first heard the enormous burst of sound, our friend, our colleague Gail King, and the rest of the Blue Origin crew heading into space. This is the big.
Bro, a complete waste of time. What did they go do this for? They're not doing anything that a man hasn't already done. They didn't discover anything. They're not furthering the narrative for space exploration. You know what I mean? Like what was this all for? It was just a PR stunt. It's just to say, look at us, we're women, we did it. Pretty sure a man or a group of men organized this entire trip.
Very soft landing despite the sporty perception. There it is.
That was not no soft landing, bro. Clapping, cheering.
The worst part is when
there's people starving in other countries and we're clapping and cheering. Like, bro, this is wild. And then Katy Perry steps out, starts kissing the ground. Bro, the stories write themselves. Like, we are living in a Black Mirror episode. Like, what is this, bro? Yeah, this woman went to space for like 4 minutes. What is she kissing the ground for, bro? Pointing up at the sky.
Katie. Woo!
And to the guy, woo, Katie, yeah. Dumb, bro.
I'm going to tell you something right now. You are officially an astronaut.
Bro.
Stop the cap.
Stupid.
Let me tell you right now, Katie, you're officially an astronaut. I guess I'm a freaking brain surgeon then. I couldn't believe. Wow, I can't believe she even said. How do you even format your lips to say something so stupid?
Stupid.
You're officially an astronaut, honey. You were in space for 11 minutes.
I'm going to tell you something right now. You are officially an astronaut.
Stop the cap.
I feel super connected to love. So connected to love. I think this experience has shown me you never know how much love is inside of you.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You know what's going to come out of her mouth, but really her heart.
And is that Jeff Bezos out there right by the capsule?
You don't find that suspicious?
The best
I thought he went too. Didn't Jeff Bezos go?
part was when we got back in our seats after 0 G's, Katie sang "What a Wonderful World."
She did?
Isn't that nice?
Oh, come on.
She sang "What a Wonderful."
Shut up, bitch!
I think they expected.
Like that made the trip. She's saying "What a Wonderful World." Katy Perry can't even sing. Bro, this is wild. This is televised. There's people dying of famine. There's people hungry on the streets, and this is the stuff we're covering. Good Lord. Like, what is this? Wendy's reacts to Katy Perry returning from space following the Blue Origin launch. Can we send her back? Shots fired! Crazy how Katy Perry and Lauren Sanchez going to space for 10 minutes is supposed to inspire women, but the women who already worked at NASA are checks notes, getting fired and getting their bios removed from their site. Good Lord. Good thing Katy Perry went, though. She felt connected. She feels the love now. That's all that matters, right? That's all that matters, chat. This is crazy work. Katy Perry out here acting like she was just stranded in space by Joe Biden for nearly a year. There was a lady that was stranded though, right? Bro, holding up that little flower is so dumb. Why did I think Katy Perry would stay in space for a few days, weeks?
I kissed a girl and I liked it. Taste of her. Last Friday night. Yeah, we danced on tabletops. Now I'm here in space. Look at the moon. Oh my gosh.
Got it?
Amazing. Look at the moon.
Oh my god!
Bro, so stupid. When you trained your entire life to be an astronaut and finally made it, Katy Perry just up there with a freaking dude. I'd be so hot. I'd be so hot. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, this is just a billionaire's fun little trip. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is all it is nowadays.
I'm going to tell you something right now. You are officially an astronaut.
Oh, God, pause. Can you imagine being an actual fucking astronaut? You
Bro, for real, that is so disrespectful.
trained for 93 fucking years. You're literally a fucking genius. You went to the Air Force when you were 18 years old. You worked your ass off. You read 1,000 billion books. You did like 40,000 fucking hours in space learning everything.
You lost your kids
and
going
this
to Jupiter.
fucking lizard.
She's hot.
No, you're not.
My tolerance for things that you can call feminist is very high. Like, I really don't care when it's bubblegum feminism and you put it on
Oh my god.
a t-shirt. But this, I'm exhausted. I can't take it. And that listening
why
to
are you
that,
exhausted, Rebecca?
I mean, don't get me wrong, beautiful reporting, but listening to that package, I just
Bro, we are for real living in the Hunger Games. Like, this is so elitist. These women did nothing. They went up there and sight saw. Dude, imagine that. Dude, that's like you going to see the Great Wall of China and people writing a whole news article about it. Oh my god, he went to see the Great Wall. Isn't that just so groundbreaking? What?
Stupid.
You just went and looked out a window. You did nothing.
eyes almost rolled out of my head when Oprah Winfrey said that she'd never been so proud of Gayle King, a respected and important journalist, and apparently the most impressive thing she's ever done is sit on what's functionally an Uber to space. That is, they got in a taxi. They sat in a like, I've done that this morning. My fiance just ferried me on the school run. That's not very impressive either.
It's like the celebration when they first step out for me.
And what makes
it's so great.
me so gross is that NASA have been very clear. These women are not astronauts, apart from the one that is an astronaut. The American Aviation Authority also very clear, not an astronaut. A 2-day training program wouldn't even get you to be able to serve drinks on an EasyJet flight. The idea that these people are using the same title that astronauts who train for their whole lives are using is just, it's risible, and I hate it.
No, like, I'm so sorry, but I actually don't give a f*** that you went into space. I actually don't give a f*** that you went into space. Dare I say it? I actually think I kind of hate you. I kind of hate you for going into space. Like, genuinely, not to be the friend that's too woke, but how much CO2 did you just burn? How many billions of dollars did you just spend that could have gone to climate?
Hey, don't be coming to Katy Perry. Y'all better be coming at Taylor Swift. She'd be taking them 45-minute private PJ rides. You know what I'm saying?
Change, and you come down from your 30-second fucking orbit in space, and you kiss the ground, and you say, "We need to thank Mother Earth. We need to save the planet." You just burnt so much fucking CO2.
They went to space for 11 minutes. This is America's goddamn problem, and that's why the other countries be laughing at us.
Facts.
Land of the free and the home of the fuck out of here, because I thought these women were staying up there for at least a month. 11 minutes? How much that cost? The kids been starving. The homelessness is insane. Everybody don't even qualify for food stamps no more. The eggs... The footage don't even look real. It looked like it came from a motion picture from the 70s.
Explain to our
she was cooking
audience why even a trip like this one, all the trips that we take into space benefit mankind.
So it benefits humankind, and I'm going to keep correcting
humankind.
And the man-made and the man missions, because this is exactly what this mission is about, is expanding the perspective.
Man, shut your bitch ass up.
Now, since everybody's taking the piss out of these Muppets, one of them...
Expanding the reaches, you know.
Call it a ride. That is not a friggin' ride. Whenever a man goes up, you have never said to an astronaut, "Boy, what a ride." You know, we do...
Baby girl, you was up there for 11 minutes. Right, I've taken Ubers longer than that. Stop it.
Replicated the same trajectory that Alan Shepard did back in the day, pretty much. No one called
Don't you dare compare yourself to Alan Shepard, who was probably an actual astronaut. I don't know who that is, by the way.
that a ride. It was called a flight. It was called a journey, because a ride implies that it's something frivolous or something that's lighthearted.
It was frivolous. It was lighthearted. It was completely meaningless. It's funny, the correlation between the dating market and this flight, and it's mainly because navigating the dating scene can be absolutely brutal, but so can dealing with the aftermath of an accident. Have you ever been involved in a personal injury case? Over the years as an image consultant, I've worked with many clients recovering from workplace accidents, car accidents, and more. And I was actually shocked to learn how often people lose their personal injury cases. That's why I want to talk about Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. They specialize in a wide variety of personal injury cases, and they've won thousands of big cases. And if you end up working with them, they're going to fight for the money that you deserve. Just recently, Morgan & Morgan solidified verdicts in Florida of $12 million and $26 million in Philly. That's up to 40 times the highest insurance offer. And I'm telling you, your case could be worth millions. If you've been injured in an accident, don't wait. You can go visit www.forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below, to start your free claim today. Y'all know what time it is. Can we get some freeze in the chat? Loki. Free? Oh my god, bro. Y'all remember this gum right here? Some people say this lasted longer than their flight. It's zebra gum. Bro, you get about 5 chews into that bad boy, and it's a wrap. 5 chews into that bad boy. It is a complete freaking wrap, dude. Bro, they are straight cooking her on Twitter. Cooking her on Twitter. But let's get back into this vid here, bro. Oh, sorry. Let me see you guys. You can at least see Lokes for a second here. Look at me being greedy with the time. Loki, I'm sorry. I apologize, bro. I apologize. I didn't mean to take up your camera time. I know you don't get a ton of it. I only give you a few minutes every episode, and you know that's my fault. I will take that on the chin. Like a lot of the modern women out there. We'll take it on the chin. He's tired today, though.
There was nothing frivolous about what we did. And the machine that we were on, and what it took for the people to get that machine up and running, to get us up and get us back down safely.
Not the people, the men.
So, you know, I'm very disappointed and very saddened by it. And I also say this, what it's doing to inspire other women and young girls, please don't ignore that. I've had so many women and young girls reach out to me, and men too, by the way, men too, that say, wow.
Hey, no, man, stop lying, Gail.
I never thought I could do that, but I see you doing it at this stage of my life. Who would have thunk it? Not me. And
Gail, you just got money. You're just old. Shots fired. If you didn't have money, you wouldn't have gone up in space.
And how inspired they are.
Now, this guy says women did not really go to space like the media is portraying. They
fighting the fake news with facts. The Blue Origin flight with Katy Perry and other. Okay, wait a minute. Let's go back here. The Blue Origin flight with Katy Perry and other women did not really go to space like the media is portraying. They didn't actually experience microgravity either. Bro, look at this. This is Jesus. Yes, technically the rocket delivered passengers beyond the Kármán line, the internationally recognized boundary of space at 62 miles, but dude, this is so stupid. They really just hit the point at apogee. There was no orbital insertion. The brief state of weightlessness during the ascent and descent was not due to escaping Earth's gravity, but because of a combination of freefall and the absence of supporting force, similar to the sensation of being weightless at the peak of a roller coaster. Essentially, they were falling towards Earth, and the absence of the rocket's upward thrust simulated a feeling of weightlessness. Bro, it's so dumb. They really thought they was cooking. They brought like... baby girl, you went up there, you looked out of a window, you brought stuffed animals and flowers. What were y'all really doing? Y'all really weren't doing nothing. And you had all these fitted like uniforms all the fitted uniforms, like you guys got them tailored. Basically, it's a capsule launched really high and it immediately falls back down to Earth. Bro, this is hilarious. All the floating around, the drama, and Katy Perry's girl power BS. It's fake. She's not a darn astronaut. She's a Hollywood elite who thinks she's special. Big facts on that, though. Oh! Bro, can you imagine? This is so dumb, bro. These women really think they are cooking with that, though. Oh, my God. This chick on Twitter cooks them. It's hilarious.
I'm just so excited to keep learning about STEM and astrology and astronomy and pastrami and STEM. I'm just so full of love. I went to space and I liked it. So full of love. Space gives me love. I love STEMs. I just hope people understand that we weren't just taking up space, but we were making space and inventing space and holding space. I'm just so full of love that now, because I've gone to space, women can go to space. And in another life, I'd be an astronaut. This is just gonna change the space game for women who have never been to space.
Oh my God. Katy Perry and the Fellowship of the Failed Feminists. The Failed Feminist Flight. Lord have mercy, brother, man. This is crazy work. Katy Perry on her hopes for how space can affect change. Lord.
I hope they can see the unity that we modeled and replicate that and understand that we weren't just taking up space, we were making space.
Stop the cap.
For the future. And for me, like Gail said, this wasn't a ride, it wasn't a destination.
Bro, y'all projecting so hard with this ride thing. If 50 people call you a crackhead, you're a crackhead. I'm just saying, bro. If 50 people said you was taking up space and it was just a joyride, then you was just taking up space and it was a joyride. Like, bro, I'll be the first one to be corrected by people all the time. Like yesterday, I'll call out 2 instances on the live stream. I said something about the Whatever podcast. I said, oh, they only have OF girls on there. Somebody came in, fact checked me. Actually, only about 17% of the women on that podcast do OF. Boom. Okay, cool. I stand corrected. Nice and easy. God, there was something else. Oh, some guy was like, hey, Levi, where should I go for my honeymoon? I think that's what he said. Italy or Spain? And I said Spain. Everybody else said Italy. No, trust me, Levi, Italy's way better. I immediately changed my answer because if 20 people are going to say Italy's great, I've never been to Italy or Spain, so I don't know. I just picked Spain. I'm going to go with the people that said, actually, Italy's way better, bro. Like, if so many people are saying it was just a joyride, baby girl, it was just a joyride. I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
And it was a journey, and it was a supernatural one. And my journey has always been about love and belonging. And I think that we have all felt that sometimes we weren't worthy or we didn't belong, and in certain ways, no matter all the accolades, no matter all the studying, no matter anything. And I think today we all said it, like, we belong here. Mm-hmm. This is where we belong, and we feel very sure of that. So
you belonged so much that you were there for 11 minutes. Come on, baby girl.
I think that...
No, you don't think.
You'll never know the amount of love that you have inside of you to give.
Until you go to the moon for 11 minutes. Or go to space for 11 minutes. Bro, the entitlement.
And to receive until the day you launch. Because you're leaving all the love behind, and you're surrendering, and you're hoping that you get another chance to love them again. And so when you come back down, you're like, oh, I get another chance and I'm going to do it.
Oh my God, now I'm crying. Okay.
Now you're crying? Can you imagine being so disconnected from reality that you think this was some journey, bro? This is why a lot of these modern women are falling kind of in the same trap. They're so disconnected from reality. Katy Perry is so disconnected. There's people out there fighting for their freaking lives right now, impoverished, waiting for their next meal. This woman is talking about filling your heart with love, going to the moon for 10 minutes. Bro, I sit in the drive-thru line sometimes longer than 10 minutes. Nothing great happens, bro. It's the difference between 8:50 and 9, okay? Nothing happens. You went up and came down in less than 20 minutes. My episodes on YouTube are 20 minutes long, bro. This is absolutely wild to me. This is the problem.
I hope they can see
Katy
the unity.
Yes, queen. Yeah. Know your worth, the love. And this is why Katy Perry's alone. Does Katy Perry have a husband? Actually, I think she does have a husband, doesn't she? No, Katy Perry is not currently married in 2025. Called it. Oops, called it. Man, you can't make this stuff up. Loki, what do you think about all this Do you want to go to space, dude? You want to go up in a little rocket ship for 10 minutes and I can feed you a chicken jerky? No? Okay, fair enough. Don't forget to go to LeviNichs.com where you can get merch, ebooks, and don't forget to like and comment and subscribe to the video. I really do appreciate you guys. It's good to have you guys out. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Levi Nichs Show.